right, well, I've been mistaken. There's 3 games left, so there's 6 total. So we appreciate everyone jumping on board here as the sun continues to dive here at Bishop McDevitt High School. Hey, Bishop McDevitt just had a big win last night here on their home turf. Got another big matchup next weekend as well. So appreciate them being the host. Today, in game number 4, we have the Shippensburg Greyhounds against the East Pennsboro Panthers. That rolls off the tongue nicely. So the Panthers and the Greyhounds battling here in game number 4. Panthers will receive the football. Greyhounds won the toss. They deferred. So let's see what we got here in Peewee action. And we're just rolling with the punches right now. We're rolling through game after game. I'll be here all night, so you guys stay tuned, stay with me. It's been a lot of fun so far, a lot of action left to look forward to, and we are underway here in game number 4. That dies around the 40-yard line and fielded there. Panthers trying to get some great field position to start, and they will at the 48-yard line.
Number 1, Cannon Merrick with the return. Sets up East Pennsboro. The 48-yard line on offense.
Coach Fino, appreciate you sticking on board with us throughout this game number 4. Tell you what, seems like there might be more cheerleading fans in the stands than there are actual football fans in the stands with the amount of cheers and praise these young ladies have gotten here as we begin this football game. First play from scrimmage goes towards the outside. It's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play.
I can tell you what, it's challenging if I'm a fan in the stands to keep my eyes on the football game because these cheerleaders look absolutely adorable, and they got their stuff together.
They're crushing it down there. I like the colors, too, the orange and the black. Nice color combo.
Yeah, I got to give East Penn credit for that aspect of a great color scheme, and they do it well.
Barrick in at the quarterback spot with a pistol formation. Pre-snap motion. Barrick will hand to the tailback who goes up the gut, finds a crease, gets 2 yards on the carry. It's going to set up a 3rd down and about 5.
You see the excitement of number 28 on the defense there for Shippensburg coming up making that tackle. Love it, the excitement.
Maynard on the run. Back-to-back positive games for a Panthers team that comes in with a record of 7-1 on the season. And so far, so good offensively here as they have moved the football into enemy territory, albeit at the 47. Maynard in at the quarterback spot. He takes the snap. He'll hand off. No, he won't. He'll keep it himself. Tries to turn the corner past the 50-yard line. Great pursuit there by the defense. And I'll tell you what, that's a pretty impressive stop there overall.
I thought that was going to the house. I thought absolutely that was going to the house. 7-1 East Penn to see them in here. I got to give a shout out. Part of why I wanted to stay and do this game is because East Penn's led by John Denniston at the high school level. I was blessed to coach with him. We had 3 Super Bowls together with Central Dauphin, and one of the very few people that can go straight from a midget head coach to a high school head coach. And what he's done in that program has definitely gone all the way through to the youth level.
Credit Ramos there with the tackle as well. I love that. I mean, lots of stories to share, and I appreciate you jumping on board. Obviously, being able to talk to the audience and teach them a little bit about the background and kind of how this all started. So appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll do a quick timeout. And before we do so, shout out those sponsors as well. Can't do it without them. Out of a timeout, East Penn with possession of the football. Big 4th down upcoming. Maynard trying the opposite side this time on the carry. Cuts upfield. He's got a 1st down and a little bit more as he works his way across the marker.
What a great play. Yeah, both so far in this first drive, defense making plays, offense making plays, clean, hard fought. Looks like everybody's having fun.
The Panther growl here in the stadium signals a first down. Maynard fakes the pitch, keeps it himself yet again, tries the gut, nothing working there for the most part. It's a pickup of about 1 on the play. So Maynard's been busy at the quarterback spot, not only as the leader, but he's running a lot too, and so far so good if you're a Panthers fan in the offense.
So their offensive play calling so far, very, very good play calling. I got to give them credit. They're running one way, running another way, giving you this look for that look, and holding on to the ball and taking what the defense is giving it to them. Great job so far by the Panthers, though.
Credit to the offensive line, too, getting some push up front. Screen pass is on. Not much doing on that play, however.
Greyhounds weren't sleeping on that one.
No.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
It's nice when the defender arrives at the same time the ball does.
Barrick has his first reception of the game. Clock continues to wind here as we reach the 2-minute mark almost here in the first quarter. Bunch formation around the line of scrimmage. Who's going to get it? Maynard goes back to pass, winds, fires. He's got a man down the near sideline. Inside the 15, inside the 10, and into the end zone for a touchdown. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Great play there. It's Liam Patterson on the reception and on the touchdown catch.
Myself included, I almost believed in that formation that this was another run, and then they can throw a pass out of that and score. Great job.
Well, super impressive offensive possession to open this football game. I mean, they chew up a good chunk of the clock here. And they get the ball in the end zone, really fooled the entire secondary. And Patterson takes it the distance. Ramos there to push him to the ground at the very end, but not before he got to the pylon.
I think I even saw a little ball extension there to get that ball to the pylon.
Maynard this time not at the quarterback spot. He goes in motion.
Oh.
Great defensive pursuit on the front side of things.
The conversion is no good. Brought down by the Greyhounds, number 61.
Got to give credit to Huston. We'll send it to break. Panthers strike first.
So, tell me how it happened.
He seemed a little nervous, and then he got down on one knee. Then he said, I think it's time we get serious.
Then what?
Opened up a box, and it was everything I could have asked for. And the free 6-month, 7,500-mile powertrain warranty.
You mean?
He went to Dean's. Woo!
They're so cute when they get their first truck.
Come see why they call Dean's Auto Plaza York's used car giant.
Back here to a timeout. Max Gratzula, Coach Finau, 1:55 to play in the first quarter. Panthers strike first. They lead 6-0 as that ball is fielded around the 45-yard line, and the Greyhounds will get their first opportunity on offense here tonight.
Boy, the intelligence or football IQ of number 53 there, just to catch that and go down versus trying to do something with that. Much more, if you're not typically a ball carrier, it's much more likely you're going to fumble in that situation. Great play.
Yeah, your first idea is not to protect the football. It's obviously to just gain as many yards as you can, and that sometimes can lead to some dangerous plays. Don't want to turn the football over, especially with the Panthers scoring on their opening possession.
Let's see how these Greyhounds respond.
Gage Ryan, the quarterback, hands off. Pretty solid pickup there on the first down carry as well.
Wing T football. Very efficient type of offensive football. That looked like a great wing T action. Looking forward to seeing that throughout the day.
Brantley and Gage Ryan, the brothers, on the same team, obviously. Gage, the quarterback, he hands off to his brother Brantley, and he's got about 4 yards on the carry. Number 34 is Gage Ryan. Expect to hear his name called a bunch this afternoon. Handoff goes to Ramos. He tries the far side. He's got some space to work with. He's got a first down and more as he spins his way just shy of the 40-yard line.
Great buck sweep play there. He started slow, and then all of a sudden there was an acceleration that, boom, took it. Would have faked me out.
Well, both offenses so far are working a little bit what's the word? I guess I should say pretty simple, I guess is the best way to put it, just because of the fact that they're running the football, yes, but at the same time maybe not with all the misdirection that's happening in the backfield. Very similar game plan so far for these two teams. Ramos in motion, as is Ryan. Handoff goes up the gut, not much to work with. Penalty marker flies.
Boy, we can overdo the flags there, people. We got 3 flags out. We only needed 1.
Unbelievable.
There will be a Shippensburg flag on the play.
Well, flag is going to go against the offense.
Now, this philosophy of running something simple but doing it very, very well, very great philosophy. We see it throughout high school. I just saw that last night on our Trinity had our playoff game against Anvil Cleona. They maybe ran 3 or 4 plays, but they gave us everything we could handle.
Well, I tell you what, every time I come out this way, I learn about 2 or 3 different schools I've no idea that existed before, and I learned a lot. So I appreciate you hopping on board and giving me some wealth of information.
Now that time hunted down. Great play by number 1 for East Penn there.
Yeah, Brantley Ryan brought down Barrick, who had a reception on the first drive offensively, comes up with a stop.
Nice. Very nice play.
End of the first quarter, 6-0 your score. Panthers lead. We'll step aside and come right back after this.
For over 2 decades, Coach Fino has been leading teams both on the field and in real estate. The Coach Fino real estate team with eXp Realty has been serving South Central PA with passion, precision, and a winning game plan. Whether you're buying, selling, or building your dream home, it's time to get in the game of real estate with Coach Fino. And to all the youth football players, coaches, and parents, congratulations on an incredible 2025 season.
Yeah, coached, I played, I coached, I appreciated.
My parents never let me play, I wish. Out of a timeout. Second down upcoming.
The
15.
ref.
Go ahead.
The refs always love it when the turnover quarter happens around the 50. Makes switching the field so much easier.
You know what? Actually, I never really thought about that, but you're right. Players don't really have to walk too far either. Ramos gets the carry. He's got some space to work with past the 40-yard line, brought down by 4 black jerseys at the 39.
11 yards there, 12 yards. Wow.
That brings up a Shippensburg 3rd and 7 play.
Ryan under center. Handoff goes to his brother Brantley, who turns the corner. Has a blocker, gets to the 35 and falls forward across.
So what you saw right there is when you're playing defense against the wing T, it's so frustrating Your D-line gets through. But unless they stay flat along the line of scrimmage, that's what the wing T wants you to do so they can take angles like this.
Unbelievable. And you see all those black jerseys in pursuit from the backside. That's crazy.
It's a challenging. You really have to be disciplined on defense.
Snap bobbled by Ryan. He's somehow able to escape pressure. Charges toward the near sideline. Great defense overall by the Panthers, however.
Great angle by number 4 for East Penn. I can't believe 34 kept that play alive the way he did. But great angle by number 4 for East Penn.
So the Greyhounds turn it over on downs. Panthers get the football back. They begin their drive at their own 36-yard line. Maynard's been a great quarterback and a good leader as well for the Panthers. Dual threat, obviously, as he takes the snap, does it himself, follows his blockers, just nowhere to go. Ramos comes up with a tackle on the far side.
You mean you could be a great leader as a Peewee player?
Apparently.
Absolutely. John Maxwell one day said leadership is just about influence, and anytime that anyone can observe you, you're having a chance to influence them. And that kid's attitude, body language, everything about it screams leader.
Definitely. Especially when you go down and score on your opening drive.
Mm-hmm. He's going to do it with the arm. He's got an open guy.
And he's got his teammate across the middle of the field. It's Barrick, his second reception of the game. This one goes for a chunk play.
Did you see how much time he had with that
All the time in the world. Great blocking up front. And, again, good pocket presence as well. Maynard knew he had time, stepped up. And you're going to see a replay of it right here. Really stepped into that throw. And for a little guy, man, he really put some effort into that one.
Looks like we had a timeout.
Greyhounds call time. 3:29 to play. 6-0 still your score.
For over 2 decades, Coach Fino has been leading teams both on the field and in real estate. The Coach Fino real estate team with eXp Realty has been serving South Central PA with passion, precision, and a winning game plan. Whether you're buying, selling, or building your dream home, it's time to get in the game of real estate with Coach Fino. And to all the youth football players, coaches, and parents, congratulations on an incredible 2025 season.
Back into the timeout, first down and 10. Drive continues from the 37-yard line of the Greyhounds. Another running play. And another good misdirection run at that. It's good for about 5.
Inside trap to the up back. Very creative offense. It's both creative and simple.
Yeah, definitely.
That's fantastic. It's probably exactly what you need, especially for this level.
52, Ryder Chase for the Greyhounds.
Pre-snap motion, handoff goes to Barrick. He's got a blocker and more. Across the 30, across the 25, and out of bounds around the 20. Not only can he catch, he can run it as well, and he shows you that ability right there.
For another Panther first down.
Shippensburg needs to make some sort of adjustment to try to slow down this offense.
It's really great vision by Barrick, just following the blockers up front. Changes the handle of that football from his right arm to his left arm to protect it.
It's the little things you don't expect that these kids are doing exceptionally well with.
Maynard keeps it himself, gets across the 20, and he's tripped up around the 17.
He had the vision to cut it up when the outside wasn't there.
Yeah, that time Hoffman lined up in the backfield, so they're rotating bodies in and out. We've seen Barrick in the backfield. We've seen Brantley, Ryan in the backfield. Obviously the brother of Gage. Pistol formation. This time Barrick is back behind Maynard. Barrick in motion. Maynard follows his lead blockers across the 15-yard line. Face mask. That's not going to matter. Across the 10 and the 5-yard line goes Maynard. And I think he may have gotten 2 face masks on the same play there.
Maybe. Maybe. A lot of people saw that one. Again, 2-3 flags out.
Bluetooth mode.
I'm pretty sure you can only accept one of them, but let's see.
Yeah, we'll check the penalties.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, half the distance to the goal, first down.
Well, it's going to be half the distance to the goal penalty, and an automatic first down. Looks like it's going to be first and goal from the 4-yard line to be exact. Whole playbook at this point open for the Panthers.
Ref is trying to say something about the clock there. Okay.
Oh, man. This is never fun if you're a defense with all those bodies around the line of scrimmage. Barrett keeping him himself. Push, 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 tush, tush, push, tush it, push it, tush it, push it, push it, push it, push it, tush it, tush it. Dropped.
Whoever wins that battle.
Oh, man.
Shades of rugby there, right?
Referee let that one go for a while, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately goes down as a 3-yard pickup. The ball's placed at the 1-yard line.
I think we'll see a similar play.
Based on this formation, I agree. Barrick takes the snap, pushes his way forward, backs his way into the end zone. Touchdown Panthers, their second of the game.
Well done. They look like they're going to be hard to stop.
And that's another Panther touchdown.
I see East Penn's high school coach here in the stands, too, taking an interest. So that's fantastic.
Well, you never know who you're going to see when you come out to a game like this. We've seen a lot of familiar faces here today. It's been great to see.
To see that overall community interest. So many different people that don't even have kids playing coming to see.
Pre-snap whistle, I believe it.
Timeout.
Be either a timeout or a false start, maybe.
Timeout called by the Panthers.
Minute to play until halftime. 12-0 East Pennsboro.
Your home should shine every single day. With permanent smart lighting that comes on automatically at sunset. Easily customize your lights for any occasion, right from your phone. Look great, feel safe, all year long. Find a Celebrite dealer near you. Free quotes available now.
You got any kids? How old are they? Out of a timeout, 12-0 Pennsboro. Panthers looking pretty solid in his first half, to say the least. Late substitution comes onto the field for the Greyhounds.
Setting up for this extra point, all important.
Barrett goes in motion. Maynard looking to pass. He's got an open receiver in the back of the end zone and a miscommunication there with his intended target.
Maynard's pass to the back of the end zone is incomplete. That keeps our score at 12 Panthers
12 zip still to score with 59 seconds to work with here.
So I'm sitting here trying to think if I'm Shippensburg, what are the kind of changes that I might have to make here?
Well, they're running the football pretty well for the most part, obviously throughout, but they have shown the ability to throw too. So obviously it's a little tough. I think for the most part, when you think about the rushing attack, the tough thing is they've done it with multiple bodies. You know, they've gotten the ball in the hands of their playmakers, have tried both edges of the offensive line, have run between the tackles as well. So it just looks like they're a little bit bigger, maybe more athletic, especially in the trenches.
Yeah, and that's hard to try to outcoach over, but maybe Shippensburg. Maybe we'll see some more blitzing out of Shippensburg, trying to take something away of what East Penn's doing.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes people don't think about coaching is when the opposition has bigger, more athletic bodies. How do you come up with a game plan to counteract that? And it's tough sometimes.
Wow, East Penn just got that onside recovery too. So they get the ball back again, 57 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, that ball just trickled toward the near sideline, and East Penn comes up with another turnover.
You know, the shape of the ball in football makes that thing do some crazy things.
That's
you
true.
have no idea.
Yeah.
Takes some weird, wicked bounces, and in this case, it bounced in East Penn's favor.
Well, you don't even have any time if you're coaching for Shippensburg now to try to counteract some of the plays that are working. Deep shot goes way incomplete. But now you have to hope your defense can just get out there and put up some fight.
That's one of those plays. They had it. We get too excited sometimes, and I think that throw was showed a little more energy to it than maybe it should have. But boy, it's an exciting time if you're on the East Penn's offense right now to really put what would seem like an insurmountable lead with another score.
Especially before the halftime stoppage. Barrick in motion yet again. Maynard looking for some help. He's swarmed by some white jerseys. Still flushed and tackled around the 40-yard line. First time today we've really seen.
Yeah, that defense step up there.
I needed that. Appreciate you finishing that sentence for me. I was looking for a lot of words being spewed up here this afternoon here in my fourth game of the afternoon.
Looks like we got a timeout for Shippensburg here.
Timeout on the field. 40 seconds to work with. We'll send it to break. My producer Brandon will handle that for us. Doing a great job behind the scenes all day long.
So, tell me how it happened.
He seemed a little nervous, and then he got down on one knee. Then he said, "I think it's time we get serious."
Then what?
Opened up a box, and it was everything I could have asked for. And the free 6-month, 7,500-mile powertrain warranty.
You mean?
He went to Dean's. Woo!
They're so cute when they get their first truck.
Come see why they call Dean's Auto Plaza York's used car giant.
Out of a timeout. 3rd down and 12, 40 seconds to work with. First time we've seen the Panthers kind of struggle a little bit offensively. Maynard changing the play.
Looks like we might see that blitz we were talking about earlier coming off the edge.
Here comes a couple of bodies. Maynard protected well, fires one down the far side, and it's complete. How about that on 3rd down and 12? Maynard's got a cannon for an arm, I'll tell you that, and he showcased it throughout.
In my entire 20-year career, I have not seen a passing attack executed as well on a Peewee level than what I'm seeing right now.
And I tell you what, Patterson as a wide receiver has done a heck of a job.
Mm-hmm.
Barrick getting a lot of cardio in motion. Maynard follows a couple of bodies as blockers. And he gets past the 20-yard line.
Called the quick timeout there.
7 seconds to work with. I agree with what you're saying. I mean, I've seen a lot of levels of football. You've seen a heck of a lot more than me in your day. But this has been very well executed as a passing offense, as a rushing, I mean, really as a whole. But it's also a testament to the talent at this level and how much these kids, put effort and time into practicing and whatnot. And obviously the skill at a certain point takes over, of course, with the arm talent and things like that. But I tell you what, you get a running back, a couple of offensive linemen, QB, and one playmaker on the outside, and really good things can happen.
Yeah, it's interesting, and when we talk about the passing game, a lot of people stay away from that over time because it takes coordination. I think earlier we used a rapport that I have a hard time spelling, let alone knowing at this level.
Sure.
But because there's so many wrong things that can happen on passing. But hats off to East Penn for executing a great passing game thus far.
Grayson Robertson lines up in the backfield. Maynards goes back to pass yet again. Gets away from one body. Can't get away from another. Ramos comes in with yet another tackle.
All right. I'll tell you what, if I'm a Shippensburg fan, that's what I needed. Maybe we can come back and build off that in the second half.
End of the first half. 12-0 East Pennsboro, your score.
All right, we are back for the second half here from Rocky Hortense Stadium. We have the East Penn Panthers Peewee versus the Shippensburg Greyhounds with the score 12-0 East Penn. Very, very exciting game. The cheerleaders did a great job at halftime. And my partner in crime, Max, is back. Max, you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Fantastic.
3.5 in. Feeling pretty solid. A lot of caffeine.
That's awesome.
I think my producer is going to pass out. It looks like he's been here since 6 a.m. So,
this is my first time ever doing anything like this. I could not be more impressed with the production here and everyone making me feel comfortable while I do this. So thank you so much.
He does a great job. You're killing it. You're killing it. You're a true natural here. Just like talking a game of football at a bar sometimes, huh?
So you got it. You got it. So let's see what these Greyhounds have in store. You don't make it this far without the ability to change and have halftime adjustments. Let's see what they do.
It's true. Ryan under center, takes the snap, hands to Ramos, makes a cut, makes another cut. Crosses the 45, trying to get to the 50, and he does. Upfield past the 45, and he barrels his way forward inside of the 40-yard line. So there's your adjustment, and it's a pretty good one to open this third quarter.
Yeah, it's same wing T formation. This time the running back was great on cutting it up a little early, and sometimes the adjustment is just do what we do a little better. And that looks fantastic there.
Ramos zigging and zagging his way around traffic. Sets up the Greyhounds at the opposition 40-yard line. Again, multiple bodies in the backfield. This time Ryan gets the carry, works past one body, and now past another as he backpedals his way right past Rocco around center field.
So that formation they're running that out of is typically, I don't typically see this on a Peewee level. I see it at creating kind of an unbalanced look, what we call a trio. When you have the tight end up and he's covered by a receiver, we call that trio. And I didn't see East Penn that time adjust to it. So maybe we'll see great Shippensburg stay in that formation and continue to pound the ball.
2 plays from scrimmage, both running plays, both to opposite sides of the fields, but both having positive results for the most part. Ramos, again, same play as a couple plays ago at this point, past the 30-yard line, and Ramos starting to have a heck of a game here in the second half offensively.
Boom. That's all I could say to that. Boom. Kids running hard, taking the space they can have. Great vision.
Great job so far.
It's funny, I'm a Shippensburg University graduate, and this offense the university ran when I was there back in the 90s, a long time ago. But Coach Rocky Reese ran a wing T on the college.
What was his name?
Rocky Reese.
Nice. That's another good name.
Yeah, legendary coach
Rocky
at Shippensburg.
Reese. Hand off to Ryan. 4 straight running plays, 4 straight positive gains for this Greyhounds team. They may have found something on the ground.
You got it. Everybody's sitting there waiting for the other back, forgive me for getting his name, the tailback to getting that ball.
Ramos.
Ramos, and then they go ahead and give it to that fullback right up there, and boom.
6-yard pickup, yeah.
That's what that wing T tends to do to you.
Yeah, not easy to guard, especially when they get rolling with confidence. And that's what we're starting to see. Hand off to Ramos. This time we'll try the left side. Multiple bodies swarming him, but it's not going to matter. He gets past the 15, past the 10, tiptoeing the sideline into the end zone. Touchdown. Ramos, a wrecking ball on this offensive possession.
All right, they got a TD. Took the refs a little bit. They wanted to make sure he didn't step out. That's why they all looked at each other. But congratulations on that touchdown. And that was all him. I saw the lead back try to get a block there, and East Penn's defender kind of beat that. But he was able to get that edge all around. Fantastic. Fantastic run.
Speed kills, and you see an example of it right there as Ramos looked like he was dead to rights with about 4 black jerseys in front of him, runs past them all, and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Just what the doctor ordered for the Greyhounds, and they'll try to tack on a couple more points right here.
And unfortunately, that's going to come back. Legal motion.
Yeah, penalty marker flies on the near sideline. Kind of looked a little weird, too, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what motion they were trying to get there, but they'll get a chance to reset it. And remember, in youth football, it's 2 points to kick it through, 1 for a conversion like this. So these folks are only going to be able to get a chance to earn 1 point here.
Well, ball spotted. It looks like the 7, maybe 8-yard line.
Yep, looks lined up there. It's usually at the 2.5-yard line for an attempt. So.
Ryan hands off to Ramos. He just scored the touchdown, trying to get to the edge. He does, and he's in yet again.
Wow.
1 point on the board, but it's a big one as the Greyhounds pull within 5 points. Great possession to open this third quarter. They chew up about half of the clock, and with 3:01 to play in the third, Greyhounds playing with some swagger.
Did you say a big one? In youth football, that extra point is huge.
Yep.
I mean, if they manage to hold them, all they have to do is score one more touchdown, and they got that 13-12 lead. Wow, what a turnaround of events. It started with that big sack at the last play of the first half, and then come down here and drive and score a touchdown.
Well, before we send it to break, we'll give a quick shout out to our sponsors again. Everybody who's been a part of this special day here in November. We appreciate everybody jumping on board. Appreciate you, Coach, being a part of it as well. It's been a lot of fun. Still have plenty to go as well. So Shippensburg kick off here.
I said earlier, you're kind every time to say appreciate doing it, but the sport of football, and especially coaching, has done way more in my life for me than anything that I could have contributed towards today's production. I'm happy to do so and look forward to future ones.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Kick is away. It's a squib kick. Oh, it hits a body. It's fielded around the 45-yard line. Dangerous play. Heads up play by Sanderson to just fall on it and avoid another turnover, but that means Maynard and company will have great starting field position.
First down, 25-yard line.
Brandon's still awake, by the way, just checking on him. Still alive in there. Pistol formation. Barrick again in motion. Maynard will keep it himself, follows his lead blocker down the near sideline across midfield. And he picks up 8, maybe 9 yards on the first down carry.
You know, you need both, and both defenses right now are getting inside outflow, meaning the inside backer looking like he's in a spot, but both defenses right now are missing the edge to turn that play back into him. So it was a great shoot by the backer there. It looked like he was going to make it, but without an edge player to turn him back in, he picked up 9. Both defenses are missing that. I'm sure somebody's going to fix that somewhere.
So it sets up a 2nd down and 1 from the 46-yard line. Multiple bodies now in the backfield. Pre-snap motion. Maynard hands off. And Barrett goes up the gut across the 45-yard line and brought down after a gain of 4. Penalty marker flies on the play.
Looks like it's going to be the illegal motion against East Penn. When I say football's done so much for me, working with John Denniston at Central Dauphin all those years, he went off to head coach East Penn. I see him every year because I'm with Trinity and we're opposite each other, but it's almost like a reunion. So much of his staff are the same staff we worked with and players we've coached, and I love it every time.
Yeah, you get those special relationships come back, the memories as well.
Ooh, little trickery there.
Another penalty marker, make it 2 as Maynard corkscrews his way towards the 45.
Maynard again with the keeper, again with flags on the field.
Holding.
That's number 33.
On the offense.
So if you're watching football at home, that time the edge did get set. The running back had to turn in. The inside out didn't happen. Might be because of that hold. But as a defense, you're looking for both. I need that linebacker coming inside out, and I need that edge defender turning it right back into that linebacker.
Second down and 16 as the Panther faithful rises to their feet.
I'd imagine we're going to see a pass here, how effective it was for them.
Maynard with another penalty marker gives his receiver a chance. It goes incomplete.
And unfortunately, he moved a little early. Yep, they got him with an illegal shift.
Sabril Vasquez, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
That flag's going to be called against the Panthers.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves so far for this Panthers offense. And the Greyhounds now with an amazing opportunity to try to give their offense some positive field position if they can come up with a couple of big stops. And on that note, we have a timeout on the field. So we'll take a breather. 12-7 your score, 1:18 to play in the third quarter.
East Pennsboro with the timeout.
So, tell me how it happened.
He seemed a little nervous, and then he got down on one knee. Then he said, "I think it's time we get serious."
Then what?
Opened up a box, and it was everything I could have asked for. And the free 6-month, 7,500-mile powertrain warranty.
You mean?
He went to Dean's. Woo!
They're so cute when they get their first truck.
Come see why they call Dean's Auto Plaza York's used car giant.
Football night on Flagship Network. Feels like football all day long right here on a Saturday afternoon. Appreciate everyone joining us as we're out of a timeout. Third down and forever. Maynard throws it to Barrick out of the backfield. He's unable to handle it, however, and that's going to bring up a fourth down and long.
So I see these officials. I was one of them a long time ago, and it's the same. A lot of these guys are same faces. For anyone that is listening to this broadcast, we need officials. We need people that are just good human beings. You can learn the rules, and as long as you care about kids' development, just like a coach does, you should take full advantage of it and be an official for us.
Yeah, collect a little pay too. Why not? A little side gig.
You get to, for me as a coach, that experience made me a far better coach. So I couldn't be more grateful for that. But yeah, you do get paid to watch typically a great game. I know that we're in a society where we tend to go after our officials sometimes. It's not like that everywhere. I promise you that.
Punt is good for 20 yards.
So that was that is a punt in Peewee football. So we don't actually have them kick the ball. They just give up 20 yards to the other side and move on.
Greyhounds set up with a rock on offense.
I don't want people that don't know that to say, what in God's name is happening? Because I was doing that the very first game before I saw that rule. Now I got it.
First down and 10 for the Greyhounds, looking to add yet another touchdown to the scoreboard. This time it's Ryan who goes up the gut across the 45. He's met there for a gain of about 4 on the play.
Do you remember a guy by the name of Mike Allstott?
Me?
Yeah, in Tampa Bay, strong.
Mike Allstott?
Allstott?
Brandon knows who he is.
Okay.
He's looking at me like I have 6 heads, but.
Well, that reminded me a little bit of Allstott. Looks way too big to be able to make that cut, and boy, did that guy make that cut and finish strong.
What was he, a running back?
He was a running back for Tampa.
Was he any good?
Just a little. He was amazing. Great guy.
Handoff goes to Ramos this time. He's bodied up pretty quickly. Escapes, however. Found an escape hatch. Crosses the 50, the 40, the 30. Will he go all the way? Indeed he will. Ramos, his second of the game. Greyhounds, back-to-back tutties.
2 plays, 2 running backs making huge change of direction to make it happen, and Ramos with the speed to take it to the house.
Ramos looked dead to rights on that play. And look at this replay, too. Great shot here by our production crew. 3 black jerseys run into each other, and Ramos does the rest.
Fantastic.
Shippensburg Greyhounds take the lead.
Well, on that note, that goes back to what you mentioned earlier with the successful extra point try. They got that extra point, and now they have the lead. So even if they aren't able to convert this, they still have that 1-point lead.
That's huge. That's huge. And 17 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Boy, are we going to have an exciting fourth one.
Oh, yeah. Ryan under center, keeps himself, turns the corner, gets in for the extra point.
Wow, there you go.
Efficiency.
So with 16 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Dogs are barking. 14-12 your score at this point. We'll send it to break and see you after.
Your home should shine every single day. With permanent smart lighting that comes on automatically at sunset. Easily customize your lights for any occasion, right from your phone. Look great, feel safe, all year long. Find a Celebrite dealer near you. Free quotes available now.
Back into the timeout. 12-0 your halftime score has gone up in flames for the Panthers. They now trail by 2, 14-12 with 17 seconds to go in this third quarter. Kick is away. Fielded at the 50-yard line. And if you blinked, you missed it, as the Panthers will set up shop in positive territory, make it the 42-yard line to be exact. How about that? Just when you need a spark, that's exactly what they get.
You're not kidding. And that could have went to the house. I've seen that on a midget level. Same kid 3 times getting an onside kick, taking it to the house like that. But great field position, did the job, didn't turn it over. Let's see how East Penn responds.
Good field position.
So let's see if East Pennsboro can get into a rhythm offensively. We saw it in the first half, not so much here in the second yet. Handoff goes to Barrick, turns the corner, got some blockers out in front, has a gain of about 5 on the first down carry.
Looks like that'll get us to the 4th.
Indeed. End of the third quarter here at Bishop McDevitt High School, the host of today's broadcast. 14-12, Greyhounds lead.
Your home should shine every single day. With permanent smart lighting that comes on automatically at sunset. Easily customize your lights for any occasion, right from your phone. Look great, feel safe, all year long. Find a Celebrite dealer near you. Free quotes available now.
For over 2 decades, Coach Fino has been leading teams both on the field and in real estate. The Coach Fino Real Estate Team with eXp Realty has been serving South Central PA with passion, precision, and a winning game plan. Whether you're buying, selling, or building your dream home, it's time to get in the game of real estate with Coach Fino. And to all the youth football players, coaches, and parents, congratulations on an incredible 2025 season.
Out of a timeout, Panthers have possession of the football. They hand it Barrett yet again, who goes up the gut across the 30-yard line. And the Panthers have another first down.
Big hole there. Shout out to the O-line for making that hole.
First play from scrimmage here in the fourth quarter is a positive one for East Pennsboro. Hoffman now in the backfield. As a lead blocker for Maynard, who makes one man miss, gets to the 25-yard line and is dropped shortly after that.
There's where that edge shows up, that all-important edge, to prevent that from going to the house. Still a nice big gain for East Penn there.
Yeah, you see a replay of it right here again. It's great to get those blockers out in front, obviously, working together like a well-oiled machine. And not what you want to see. The starting quarterback, Maynard, banged up after the run. We will take an injury timeout. Hope for the best when we come back after this.
So, tell me how it happened.
He seemed a little nervous. And then he got down on one knee. Then he said, I think it's time we get serious.
Then what?
Opened up a box, and it was everything I could have asked for. And the free 6-month, 7,500-mile powertrain warranty.
You mean?
He went to Dean's. Woo!
They're so cute when they get their first truck.
Come see why they call Dean's Auto Plaza York's used car giant.
Back out of a timeout, Maynard able to walk off under his own power. Great to see. The youngster, one of the best playmakers, if not the best playmaker on this Panther team. Seems to be healthy on the sideline. And on that note, Barrick takes over at the quarterback spot. He will run, follows Hoffman as a lead blocker, gets past the 20-yard line, puts the ball on the turf. And it looks like the Panthers have recovered, and they have indeed fallen on the football.
I am so happy that number 28 gave me a chance to make a football call on, because he did a great job stripping that play. If you see him in the timeouts or whatever, he's running off the sideline, he's skipping, he's really loving what he's doing, and it kind of reminds me and all of us at home that, you know, wouldn't it be great if we lived our lives with that same enjoyment that he's playing this game with?
Yeah, no question. And also, he got it, even though he was partially being blocked by Hoffman, who was out there in front. So credit to him for fighting through the traffic. We'll take a quick timeout, 4:19 to play in the fourth.
Your home should shine every single day. With permanent smart lighting that comes on automatically at sunset. Easily customize your lights for any occasion, right from your phone. Look great, feel safe, all year long. Find a Celebrite dealer near you. Free quotes available now.
Out of a timeout. 3rd down and 1 from the 22-yard line. 4:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Probably the closest game we've had so far to this point here this afternoon. Barrick lines up under center. Maynard is back in the game, number 15. Barrick finds a crease, has a first down, crosses the 20, and falls forward to about the 17-yard line.
Gives them a first down. Starting to smell that end zone, or that all-important in the red zone.
That'll move the chains. Clock continues to wind. Noah Mendez now in the backfield. We've seen multiple bodies. Barrick charging forward across the 15, and he falls forward to about the 13-yard line.
Barrick again with another nice hard charge.
Nothing sexy so far on these last few plays, but a first down and a couple more yards after that. That's a recipe for success.
Very effective. And then if they happen to score, their goal is to score and leave as little time as possible for the Greyhounds.
Pistol formation with Barrick, who's got the carry yet again. Makes a cut, keeps the ball in his right hand, lets it loose, dangerous, but he crosses the 10-yard line and he's dropped at the 8. You saw that ball hanging loose out there, Coach.
Yeah, you know, I like the attempt to go ahead and switch hands. Matter of fact, a lot of schools have gotten away from teaching that, just keeping high and tight. I'm a fan of switching hands, but
Look
not
at that
like
ball.
that.
Look at that ball.
But not like that. Oh, hopefully that young man will bring it inside, or the Greyhounds are going to take that right from him.
That's definitely a learning lesson, but he didn't have to pay for it on that attempt. 3rd and 1 yet again. Another QB draw up the middle, and another Panther first down.
Oh, we got 1st and goal. 6 from the 6. 2:30 and counting.
Yeah, that might be even a bigger point of emphasis, that play clock. Continues to wind down. Maynard takes the snap, hands off, and it's read well by the defensive line.
Wow, what a great play.
Rickenball in on the stop, causing havoc.
Great play.
How about that last name, Rickenball? Sounds like a football player to me.
Definitely.
Flexes his muscle at the line of scrimmage and gets into the backfield. Timeout on the field, 1:57 to play in the 4th quarter. Isaiah Cobble, number 22, who has not gotten a touch yet today until that play, was bottled up in the backfield. I got to tell you, it's been a lot of Barrick, a lot of Maynard, but coaching staff trying something different here in the red zone.
Yeah, you got to. Both these teams have changed up a little bit from the second half, and it's been effective. Remember, East Penn going to that passing attack, and now they're trying to hit it up the middle for most of this drive.
2nd down and goal from the 10. Mendez in the backfield. End zone shot. It goes incomplete. He was looking for Patterson.
It's incomplete.
Who was double covered there. It was great coverage.
Brings up a 3rd down play.
Now you got 3rd and goal from the 10. You got 2 downs, obviously, to go after this. But feels like the ball game's in this next 2 downs.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. As the Panthers break huddle, they only have their 2 playmakers so far in the backfield. Obviously, pistol formation. It's Maynard, and behind him, Barrick, who goes in motion. Maynard looking to throw. Fires a rainbow shot to the end zone, and
almost
it's incomplete.
Intercepted.
The pass is up again to the back of the end zone.
He was looking for Robertson
Up by number 11,
towards the back corner.
Vasquez for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, great effort on both ends for that. Going after the ball and the throw and the defense there.
One more shot.
Well, this is arguably the game right here with 1:46 to play, 4th down and goal from the 10. Got to find your best passing play here, at least in my opinion. We shall see.
Timeouts matter too here. The East Penn only with 1 left.
Mendez still in the backfield. Maynard back to pass, has protection, fires to the back of the end zone. It's up for grabs and it goes incomplete. May have been quadruple coverage there in the end zone on Barrick. Fans wanted a penalty. They didn't get it. The Greyhounds will take over on downs.
That was impressive by the QB stepping up in the pocket and throw that. That gave his player looks like, you see this replay, but that player looked like he had a chance to make a play.
Maynard
yes,
really has some great feet there in the pocket. I mean, he's got some happy feet, but when he locks and loads, he steps right into those throws and gets set quickly, especially on the run. You know, you saw him almost try to scramble to the right, but once he saw an opportunity for Barrick, he stopped immediately, got those feet set, and gave his receiver an opportunity not to be, however.
Wise beyond his years, his years with that play. That's a penalty.
It's a dangerous play, too, as the ball's on the turf momentarily, but Ramos is going to pick it up and make something happen out of nothing.
So he slides inbounds. That's a great football IQ to make sure he stays in bounds. Doesn't matter, though, because you have a legal motion penalty. This is one of those times where it's dangerous because the offense is on the back of a touchdown. Any turnover looks like a quick score. So offense has got to make sure they hold on to that ball.
Definitely. Greyhounds are backpedaling after the penalty.
Illegal shift, offense. Play clock will start on the snap.
First down and 15 after the penalty. Handoff goes to Ramos, who again maneuvers past a couple of bodies, across the 5, across the 10, still on his feet, spins off a body, pushes his way forward to the 14, but we do have yet another penalty marker down on the field. And we'll check it.
With a flag on the field.
Another illegal shift. So I assume that'll be half the distance to the goal.
There'll be another
ball already marked at the 6-yard line. I guess we're going to find out either to the 1-yard line or to the 3.
The 3, that half the distance. Yep, I think the Greyhounds used the timeout here. That's a good use of a timeout. Let's settle down. The championship is within our reach.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's settle down and just bring this home.
Especially with Shippensburg pitching a shutout here in the second half. Great halftime adjustments. Do teams at the Peewee level make adjustments at halftime? Yes, they do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And again, shout out to our sponsors who have been a part of this special day as the sun begins to set here at Bishop McDevitt High School. .119 to play. Ball is marked at the 3-yard line. So many bodies in that pile. Couldn't even see who got the football. It was Ramos, ultimately. Regardless, not the worst play ever, as they force East Pennsboro to burn another timeout. So that'll bring up second down. Go ahead.
And I'm pretty sure that's their last timeout. As I'm commentating, people listening in have been shooting me some facts. It's no wonder Ramos is his great football IQ. I can see he's actually, his father's a ship grad and assistant with the high school program as well.
Wow.
So, you know, a lot of times when you get that help at home, you see them have high football IQ way beyond their years.
Exactly, especially at this age. Well, we appreciate somebody's out there watching and they're tuning in, and that's all we can ask for. We love hearing from you guys, and we love our sponsors as well. So shout out to them.
Okay, so hats off to our sponsors as well. You want to talk about making adjustments? Every one of these folks, I'm sure, make adjustments for their clients. I know I do.
Definitely. And that's why we appreciate it. Second down and 18 after the 3-yard loss there, I believe. Dangerous play for Ramos, but he's so shifty it doesn't matter. It looks like this one might be coming back, however, as Ramos maneuvers past the 15-yard line, but the penalty marker was thrown back at the goal line.
And the Greyhounds nearly get it all back, but it's going to be short of a first.
Okay. So you heard my uh-ohs, because if that holding actually took place in the end zone, that would have been 2-point safety. We would have had a tie ball game. So good news for the Greyhounds. It looks like that did not, but it does back them up again.
Good news for the Greyhounds, but, however, they can't really go too much farther back. They've already expired all the yardage in that category.
And the clock ends. Clock starts on the snap again here.
Well, the Greyhounds looking up at that scoreboard, hoping, hey, I just want to see triple zeros. A handoff goes up the gut, and Ramos falls forward for about 1, maybe 2 on the carry. Clock continues to wind.
If we look at that replay, I'm pretty sure he was first hit in the end zone. He came forward.
No timeouts remaining for East Pennsboro.
Greyhounds are going to stay put and go for a 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you take a knee here. You don't want to take a knee in the end zone.
Nope.
That's how tight this is.
Definitely not. And you got to burn as much of that time as you possibly can on the game clock, which has now hit 24 seconds.
So if I'm the Greyhounds, I stay in the huddle all the way to the end. I call a timeout. Make sure the kids understand the situation.
100% agree with that. I'm just following you, Coach. You know what you're doing.
It doesn't matter whether I know what I'm doing. It's whether those coaches do.
100%.
Clearly they do.
Timeout with 11 seconds to go. So now do you say to yourself, what's the opportunity here for you? I guess you try to kill as much time as you can.
Well, you're 1 snap away. So if they have enough room to take a knee, you take the knee. And that looks kind of close to do so.
But that would mean it would bring up, would that, oh, it's 3rd down. That's right. Yeah, so you're right. Now that's the question. Do they have enough room to take a knee?
I mean, probably the safer call is the QB sneak. Just let him take it and try to fall forward.
Now, if it was 4th down, what would your play call be?
It would well, 4th down, I would stop at the end of the play.
Right, which is the problem because you can't run out the clock.
And 11 seconds is almost too much to try to run it out in the back of the end zone.
So you're looking at, you're looking at what's now. Luckily, they don't have to worry about that, but just throwing the thought out there.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I try to run it, tell the kid to throw a pass, to just try to kill that clock going around. Tough scenario. But it looks like they might have enough room for a knee.
Bunch formation.
Yeah.
And again, a knee. You're right, Coach. Knee's taken by Ryan. And
looks
not really signaling anything here, the referees.
Or they are not ready, and maybe there was no play. The refs might have said no play because they weren't ready.
Okay.
That's happened too. That's what that
Well,
looks
now
like.
you're just doing the same exact play all over again.
Yep, you're just calling drama for the fans at home.
Yeah.
Kid's going to be diving for that ball. Knee down.
The knee's down.
4, 3.
4th down, and that should do
2, 1.
Wow. Horn expires.
Wow.
Well, out of all the games today, that was definitely the most drama-filled. It ends on a knee at the goal line. And the Greyhounds, who were shut out in the first half, pitch a shutout of their own in the second half, and they walked away with a 14-12 victory here as the sun sets at Bishop McDevitt High School. What a great game. We have more on tap coming to right next. Stay with us, everyone.